This is part of my little trip back to New Jersey. I grew up in Freehold, New Jersey from 1964 to 1972. 60s, people hanging out, having a good time, Vietnam War going on. But in the meantime was the 256 houses that went up in Freehold, New Jersey, Bruce Springsteen's old town. He didn't live in our area, he lived in the borough. Freehold was basically divided up in half, from the township on one side to the borough on the other. But in those 256 houses, everybody moved in at the same time. We knew every kid in the neighborhood. And everyone used to go down for a short fee to belong to the Stonehurst Swim Club. It was basically just a cinder block building with a V-shaped pool, some tennis courts, a deck outside with some kind of porch awning, some shuffleboard courts, and a basketball court. And people play softball. Kids would run there all day. It was just great. Yeah, it still has the same gate, the same coating on the fence, but over there is the entrance to the main office. You can see that little opening there. It's a piece of plywood they just open up. And there used to be this bored teenage girl who was just gorgeous, had huge breasts, and never really took to me. When I think about what I looked like then, I can't imagine why. They were obviously tearing up some stuff and doing some renovations, a new time. Looked through this one gate, there was the deck outside. I just remember cocktails, the sound of cocktails, and adults laughing. And we'd be by the pools wondering why, how come they're not swimming and diving? They're just sitting there drinking and laughing. But you'd smell the burgers, and you'd come over, you'd grab some hot dogs, they'd be laughing at us, and then we'd go back to the pool. It looked like they just kind of shallowed out the pool, hollowed and shallowed out. And it used to be such a cool pool. I don't know why people change stuff sometimes. I mean, there was a deep section that was easily about 12 to 15 feet deep for high diving, and then there was a midsection. It was maybe about 3 to 4 feet for mid-sized swimming pool. It was shaped like a Y, so the deep part was the lower part of the Y, and then the upper parts of the letter Y were kind of shallow, maybe 2 to 3 feet for little kids. So it was a pool that anyone could use for any age group at any time. Now it just was all homogenized. It looked like every kind of swimming pool I'd ever seen behind a hotel. Just looking at the playground with this safety set and the accident-proof kind of material, I was thinking, man, we as kids used to run all over the place, play touch football, softball, slide, jump off high dives. We'd skinny dip at night, sneak into the pool as teenagers. I mean, we had a great time and nobody got hurt. There was one time, though. There was a fat, mentally disturbed woman. This was before people could become Republicans. Anyway, she walked off the high dive and then just shot right to the bottom and just stood there at the bottom of the pool. 3 lifeguards had to dive down and walk her up from the bottom because they couldn't lift her. But no more high dives, no more cannonballs, no more jackknives, no more 1.5s, no more jumping off the sides. It's true. Organized.